Good morning, guys. Yes, I'm outside in my pajamas. I've got my coffee. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I am taking you guys on a small little garden tour update just to show you guys I've done some planting the past few days. Hopefully it grows. Hopefully we get some produce. But I'm just going to take y'all along and show you our two little garden plots and what we've planted, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so a little garden update. It is April 14th. I transplanted my tomatoes outside. They didn't grow. Like, this is the extent of their growth inside, so I just decided to plant them outside and see what happens. That one looks a little shriveled. He did not survive the transplant. And we also, right through here, there's 2 sticks. We also have our corn and beans planted together because they're supposed to be one of those crops that grow good together. So I decided to plant them together and see if they grow. And then over here in this corner, I planted some zucchini. So that's what's in that corner also. I do believe all of those little white flowers are blackberries. Not those, but all these little white flowers are blackberries. We have lots of them and nobody in the house will eat them, so I think I might try making some blackberry jam, or I don't know, something. But garden plot number 1, those are all just weeds that I need to get out. And these over here are my blueberry bushes I'm attempting to propagate. Those have new growth on them, but there's currently like no roots. But they're still alive, so I don't know. I'm just gonna, I might pick off the buds so that way, actually, I think I'll just go ahead and do that. That way it's not devoting its resources to bud growth for no reason. We need roots, not buds. But I've got 15 plants in these 3 ones to hopefully grow. If they do grow, it'll be about 2 years before we get blueberries from them, so we will see what happens with them. These are the 5 that I planted in the ground. There's also some new bud growth on this one and that one back there, so, oh, and that one. So we'll see if these grow. I pulled these up from the ground and they already had some roots, so we're gonna see what happens. Then over here where our chickens were supposed to go before we decided to just forego them for this year, I transplanted my cucumbers. So there's one, he still seems to be alive. And there was another one that I planted over here, but he is dead. So hopefully we survive. I'll probably come put some seeds out here in the ground to grow some more. We shall see. Right here you can kind of, okay, so the rock line is for the kids' play area because they love coming out here and digging. So I was like, you know what? We'll put a rock line so that way you can't dig past and I can't plant past. I got a leaf in my coffee. But I planted rosemary here yesterday. I'm hoping it kind of grows into a giant bush, but we will see. This right here is a cantaloupe that I planted. I'm going to plan to, as it grows, we're going to take it down that way. Just let it grow out that way, so we'll see if it works. And then on this first one right here is cabbage. I just dug a little trench and sprinkled some cabbage. This one right here is spinach. And this one right here is lettuce. I'm planning on doing another row of lettuce and another row of spinach, but that will be in probably about a month. That way, if I do it that way, we can harvest it for longer because it will be spaced out. So we'll see if it grows. And that is the garden update for this side. And that's all that I have planted. So I know nothing has grown yet, but it's time for my weekly garden check. Actually, I check my garden every single day to see if I can see anything growing. And so far nothing has grown, so I do really believe that my seeds are all dead, but let's go see if anything's grown yet. Alrighty. Tomatoes should be here. I also transplanted tomatoes, but they're all dead. Oh, something is digging in my garden. Ugh. So yeah, something's also been digging in my garden, so that's stupid. I planted corn and beans along this line, and it doesn't look like anything's coming up. Let's get a closer look and see. Nope. Nope, no beans, no corn, no tomatoes. You got carrots right here, but I don't expect them to grow yet. Let's see. I did zucchini over here, and it should be growing by now, but it's not. There's nothing there. Nope, nothing. Except whatever is tunneling in my garden, which really sucks. I really do wonder what is doing this. Tunneling under my garden, ruining it. Not that anything's growing, but still. Let's just close up the hole. It's very interesting. Back here we have our lettuce, spinach, cabbage, broccoli, and I don't see anything growing. I have watermelon transplanted, and it looks like something is eating it. And cantaloupe transplanted. And I have I planted some rosemary over here, and it does not seem to be growing. My rosemary. My cucumbers are growing. That one is anyways. Something ate that one. And then I bought this strawberry plant from Walmart earlier this week, and it is growing. The little runoff. The runoff, yeah. The runoff's gotten more growth. So yay! Whoop.
This strawberry grows.
We're going to get some rocks and paint them to look like strawberries and put them around it so that way birds and animals don't come and eat them when we get strawberries.
We should look for sticks like this one too. Birds don't eat the zucchini.
Zucchini's not growing. Cucumbers are kind of growing. But I may end up picking up more strawberry plants and just doing strawberries. Because we eat so many strawberries. And the blueberry bushes are getting some growth on them. I don't know if they're actually, I mean, they've got to be alive if they're getting new growth. So I don't know if we'll get any I doubt we'll get any blueberries from them this year. So we'll see if they ever make blueberries. I told you the other day how I'm redoing the garden. At least I think I did. But anyway, I'm redoing the garden because I have moles that are digging and eating the seeds out of the garden. And our puppy, Eve, you're a good girl. You crazy, but you're a good girl. She has captured 2 of the moles and rid us of 2 of the moles so far. You're a good puppy. Yes. You're hyper, but she's a good puppy. But I'm still going to stick with the container root. As you see, I've got some of them buried. I'm doing that because since they are black pots, I don't want them to get too hot. So hopefully, I don't know. There might be some more. But I got some different seeds from Walmart yesterday. I just got cantaloupe, zucchini, spaghetti squash, and watermelon because those are kind of our favorites. So I just got those for now. I probably will get more cucumbers, but my cucumbers in the back seem to be doing good. But also, I do believe I have spaghetti squash growing, because a while ago, back when I did that spaghetti squash, oh, I thought it was a bug. Back when I did that spaghetti squash video where I cooked up the spaghetti squash in the Instant Pot, I'll link a iCard. I came out here and I just tossed all of the seeds and all of the scraps from the inside of it. And now I've got I've got 4 of the same exact plants growing where I dumped them. So I don't fully know if it is actually spaghetti squash plants or not. But, you good? Okay. But we'll see. But anyways, I'm excited. Yay for the dog for catching the moles. Okay, we'll come back up. Yay for the dog for catching the moles and getting them out of the garden. She is hyper.